If you're in a relationship, you're probably working through some issues. Everybody does. And then there's probably a good chance that you have watched Couples Therapy on VH1. If you haven't, don't worry, you're about to get caught up. The popular show with psychologist Dr. Jen Berman is in its third season with a new episode next week, and you get a preview.
One of the most difficult things that couples must overcome if they hope to have a lasting relationship is fear. The fear of rejection, infidelity, commitment. But facing these fears and learning to deal with them can mean the difference between staying together or falling apart.
Oh, I love that, but I didn't get to hear any dirt. I didn't get to hear any good information about what's going on. Dr. Jen Berman is with us. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
I watched part of next week's episode today. I've watched some of the past episodes. It's so interesting. But what really intrigued me was you said, I really hope we come back for a fourth season because this therapy is so important.
It's so intense, and what I love about getting to do therapy, VH1 Couples Therapy, is that I have the opportunity to do things and I have resources I don't have in my private practice, that I have cameras on the couples all the time. They have a fight, I don't just hear the self-report. I get to watch the fight, I can replay the fight. If there are people who I feel they need to do therapy with for healing, I can bring those people in.
Okay, so give me some examples. Tell us what's going on. You have a couple from MTV's Real World, another couple from Pregnant in 16. You have Flavor Flav and his girlfriend Liz, and there's something big going on with them.
There's some huge stuff going on with them, and we have Joe Francis of Girls Gone Wild and his girlfriend Abby, who he's been with for 5 years, who's a model and who talked for the first time ever about her eating disorder.
What is going on with Flavor Flav? You actually had some news.
Yeah,
in fact, I think I just saw the pregnancy test.
Yeah, it comes out actually in this upcoming episode. This is really big news that Liz is pregnant.
That's going to change your therapy.
It totally changes the therapy. Even in the best of situations, when a couple is prepared and is not having massive troubles in their relationship, that is a huge stressor in the relationship. But this is a very troubled couple,
yeah.
And so it's like a bomb going off in the relationship.
We wanted to give some of you a chance. On our Facebook page, hi there. On our Facebook page, we wanted to give you a chance to ask Dr. Berman a couple of questions. So we're going to toss a couple at you. All right, let's put the first one up.
Okay.
And here's what Christina says. This is Christina's question. I'm in love with my best friend, but I don't think he feels the same. How do I approach him? We have two issues there, best friend and he doesn't feel the same way.
One of the best ways to approach that in a situation like this is to just ask the question, have you ever thought about what it would be like if we were together? Because it's a question, the answer is no, then you haven't totally blown it, and also you may have planted the seed. And if the answer is yes, you've opened the door for him to be like, yes, and I'm so glad you asked because I think about it all the time. So it's win-win.
So she should ask the question.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, Christina.
It's probably in the room anyway.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Question number 2. Ready?
Yes.
This is from Karina Flores. Karina says, I have a fiance and we constantly fight about little things that don't matter. What do I do?
Well, first of all, you want to look at your part in it. Where are you escalating the fight where instead you could be de-escalating it? A lot of the time, couples get stuck in power struggles, and they think they're fighting about, the underwear on the floor or where the coffee mug got put. But the truth is, what they're really fighting about is the dynamics in the relationship. So you want to look at what's really the underlying issue and get straight to that, and also look at your part in it.
Well, and she says fiance. Don't you recommend couples counseling for people getting married?
Absolutely. Premarital counseling is terrific.
There you go. Dr. Jen Berman, VH1, Wednesdays, 10 p.m., Couples Therapy. It's a great show, and maybe you'll get some free advice. I know you will if you watch it. Thanks very much for being here.
Thanks so much.
All right, Laura.
All right.